We love you, Winnie.
You read the title, and it's about why you should stop listening to sad music. Now, this isn't coming from someone that, writes a Wikipedia page and thinks they know everything. Bro, I've been listening to sad music, bro. I started listening to sad music when I was a kid. It came from a heartbreak, and it was the only music that I had on me because, we never really had any Wi Fi back then. So all the music you had was, the music on your SSD or the music on your memory card, bro. Like that was it, bro. That was it. So I had some Bruno Mars. I had that song, the I would die every day waiting for you. That all that sad song, bro. Like all that sad nonsense. So cool. First girl, bro. Well, not first girl, first crush. Her name was I'm not saying her name. And she left. She left the country I was in to go to another country. Okay, cool. When that happened, I mean, it shouldn't, really affect me that much, but I started listening to sad music. I would constantly, go to Bruno Mars, that little playlist that I had on my phone. And the thing is, those are like the only songs I had on my phone, and I couldn't get any other songs because this memory card, those are a thing. Yo, those are a thing. That was a thing that we used back then, back in those days to like store, data onto a tiny little card. And that card came from one of my brother's friends, right? And on that card had sad songs. So I would just listen to those sad songs and I would reminisce about the times where I spent with this girl. Even though me and her never did anything, bro. We were just like we were just friends, bro. We were just friends, but I missed her so much because, that was my wife, bro. That was my wife. Okay, so cool. I would constantly listen to this. And this was around the time when, I was in primary school. And primary school is the pits for everybody, bro. Well, I don't know. Maybe it was just the pits for me. But like, yeah, it was sad times, especially considering the fact that, I didn't really fit in primary school. So I would just come back home and then just listen to my sad music, and it was a horrible place to be, extremely horrible. Like I swear that's where my depression started, not because I was actually sad, but because of the listen, god, because of the music I listened to and the stuff that I let influence my life. And that type of music stuck with me because after the whole primary school thing that sucked, I got a PlayStation, a PS4 back when it was new. And so I just always wanted to game. And what better way to game than to game and listen to music? And guess what type of music I was listening to? I was listening to sad music. So I would just be playing hours on end because I never really had a lot of friends. So I would just, play video games and I'd listen to this sad music. And this music shaped me into this type of guy that, just doesn't want to socialize, constantly thinks that he doesn't fit in. And it just really ruined my childhood. It ruined my childhood because I could have experienced so much stuff, but I just thought that, being sad was cool. And I, yeah, man, it was the bits. The whole sad music thing was like poison. It was poison because I was supposed to be my brother is an extrovert. My brother's an extrovert, and I'm pretty sure personality traits are hereditary. You can inherit them. So I was definitely supposed to be outgoing. I mean, majority of the people around me, in my family, are extroverts, and I was just someone that wanted to keep to themselves. And I'm pretty sure that came from the type of music that I listened to. So now, fast forward to high school. High school started. We all know how hard it is to make friends in high school, unless you come from like a high school where the primary school is like right next to the high school, so your friends are there. I never had a lot of my friends there, so making friends was kind of hard in high school. So again, I would just go home, game, and listen to my sad music. And now we were in like a phase. The internet was in a phase of where sad music is cool and being sad is awesome and being sad is amazing, and it's so like the Bart Simpson edits and so I would have like God, I would watch those flipping heartbroken edits. And I wasn't even like heartbroken. Like now that I think back at it, I mean, I do have some crazy stories, which is why I started this channel. But like I wasn't, that heartbroken, you know what I'm saying? So I would just look at all these tiny little things that went on in my life, and I would essentially glorify them in a not good light. I would make them look like, oh my God, dude, oh, this happened to me. Oh God, yeah, let me just go listen to sad music and watch a sad Bart Simpson edit, bruh. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm so different from everybody else. And that's extremely unhealthy, bro. That is extremely unhealthy. So cool. Bart Simpson edits. I was into, still am. I was into a lot of Shiloh Dynasty. She's not sad. She's not like a sad person. It's just love songs. She's probably sad. I don't know her. But like majority of her stuff was just, love songs. But the tone, that type of tone, that mellow tone can really ruin your day, bro. Without you even knowing. Like you just think, oh no, this is the type of music I like. Oh, I just love sad music. But that stuff is destroying your life. So now, fast forward to what? COVID. COVID was lame because again, sad music, 24/7, sad music, sad music. I even remember people would like ask me, um, you know, uh, what was on my playlist and the type of songs I listened to because they also wanted to be sad because being sad was cool. Which now that I think back at it, like, what were we thinking, bro? Being sad is not cool. And yeah, I would use that. Oh yeah, I've got such a sad playlist, and I'd make that my entire personality, just being this sad, soppy guy, bro. What am I building in this clip, by the way? Who is not the builder? Fast forward now to modern day, sad songs. Now there's like your Daniel Caesar, your Frank Ocean. Although Frank Ocean and Daniel Caesar are not really, modern. I think they've been here for like a really long time. It's just we really, started listening to them right now. Well, not all of us. I mean, some of y'all are cool and started before the rest of us. So yeah, I still, struggle with that. I'm trying to stop though. I'm trying to change up my entire playlist so I don't listen to sad music all the time. Because that can lead to a lot of stuff, man. It can really lead to a lot of stuff. And I'm not trying to go into all the details yet because I'm only averaging like what 10 views, bro. I'm not trying to give y'all my entire life story while I'm still down in the dumps. So yeah, man. Stop listening to sad music. It'll ruin your life. Listen to happy music. I have tried listening to some healing music. I think healing would help a lot. No clue. No clue how it's gonna help because I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy this new playlist because I'm just so used to being sad all the time. And I'm at the age where I shouldn't be sad. Like I'm supposed to be living my life and I should be socializing. So yeah, man. Stop listening to sad music. Bye bye. Thank you. Yeah.